What's up, otakus? It's your tour guide here. And man, we had some big news drop out of San Diego Comic Con today. Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane, and Greg Capullo announced that there's going to be a DC Image Batman Spawn crossover. And man, so I imagine it's going to be, Greg Capullo art, Todd McFarlane art. Maybe Todd McFarlane will write the story. There are going to be a bunch of variant covers that come out with it, so I'm sure Jim Lee's going to launch a ratio variant in that as well. So man, looking forward to that dropping. And in honor of that, we're going to show off some covers. So I'm going to try a new feature here. This is going to be cover of the moment. So we're just going to focus on one or several covers that just are trending based off of news like this, and we're just picking them from the collection and focusing on them. So since we featured something on these three great creators, I thought I'd just pull some of the favorite books from the collection by these creators and show them off. So yeah, I'll see you back after the intro.
OTG has an OCD for comics, gets his books for super cheap, one's for the PC that he will keep. Look out, here comes the OTG. Otaku, listen bud, he's got a Sharingan for comics. Yakugan, Rinnegan, no Mangekyo Sharingan. Hey there goes the OTG. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Otaku, friendly neighborhood tour guide. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Chimney books are his reward. To him, life is a great big comic hall. Wherever there's a comic wall, he's Jimly's biggest fan.
Okay, so the first cover up is, of course, Spawn #1 by Todd McFarlane. And, when we talk about Batman Spawn, a crossover, you're really talking about a guy who has worked on both books. He did some great covers for Batman and Detective Comics before moving on to Marvel, and then, of course, starting Image and launching this particular book. So this is just a key book. Everybody has one at the cover. Just a beautiful, not only cover, but just a great character that's really survived the test of time. And the fact that this DC crossover is happening with another great creator on the Spawn book and Batman book is just really significant. So very, very much looking forward to that. And another cover that in the collection that we'd like to feature or highlight is, of course, the famous 301. Now, it's not 300. I would have loved to feature 300. We're still looking to add that to the collection. But 301 is a nice substitute for that, and just a beautiful. I actually, think in terms of comic book covers, this simpler, cleaner version of 300 is it's an exact replica, but almost like a reverse negative in terms of the design and the layout. So love this cover. All right. I also want to feature this beautiful cover by Greg Capullo. This is our favorite cover by Capullo in the collection, really. It's a great, I don't know if you can catch all the detail within the shadow of the cape. You can see Gotham there with the bat signal shining out. That is just an amazing cover. Now, Scott Snyder, he has been posting, he's doing a signing event with Capullo. This was ahead of the announcement at San Diego Comic Con. But, I think at his booth he has a like a, basically a mural of this up at his booth. So it's obviously a cover he and Greg both like out of this run. It's definitely my favorite out of the Batman run they did together. I think it's the best cover of the run, and we love it. It's just a beautiful piece of art. Now, it's not a key book or anything, but I can see, just this being such an awesome cover. This just being a fan favorite, not only of mine, but I'm sure of the community as well. And the last book I want to feature is, of course, in that announcement, DC played a pivotal role. Jim Lee announced it at his panel, with Todd coming up onto his panel. And that, of course, it was significant because Jim Lee will probably do some covers for that Batman run, and or that Batman Spawn run. Looking forward to that ratio variant by Jim. But I also wanted to, just highlight the San Diego Comic Con, with this great cover. This is a 2019. This is a pre-pandemic, the last book right before the pandemic hit, or last Comic Con before the pandemic hit. A 2019 San Diego Comic Con program guide with a wraparound cover done by Jim Lee. And this is like probably one of my favorite Jim Lee covers in the collection. Just wanted to highlight it because the con is going on now. This was the 50th anniversary edition for 2019. So a special commission. This covered the entire history, all 50 years, the highlights from each year at the convention. So in terms of a collectible and convention history book, this is one I think you'd want to put on your list of things to get, especially if you're a Jim Lee fan. You love Jim Lee covers. Look at all these great Jim Lee characters here. You got Superman, Spider-Man, TMNT. You've got Spawn. So we're looking forward to that Spawn cover by Jim Lee as well, and the crossover, which is really special because you don't get to see many Jim Lee Spawn covers, but when we do, you want to pick them up, along with all the other great, like Hellboy, Black Panther, all these great characters. So that's those are the covers I wanted to feature. Thanks for watching and tuning in. And again, San Diego Comic Con's going on right now, so be sure and support that. Write in the comments if you're there, and have a great SDCC 2022, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.